Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 2. So there could possibly be spoilers in this, so if you're prone to them, you might not want to watch the video. So the Flash Season 2 finale started shooting recently and will be filmed over the next couple of days as well. There are pictures of production set up at a cemetery, the same one where the funeral scene from Arrow was filmed, and there is another behind the scenes shot of Barry and Iris sitting on the steps of the West household in funeral attire. Now just a quick thing to say here, there's no inside the cemetery shot, so we don't know who is at this funeral or the graves or the tombstone or anything like that. And it raises a question about if Flash was able to block out all the paparazzi from coming in and shooting the funeral scene, why wasn't Arrow able to do the same? It raises some questions. It's either because Arrow in general is just run really poorly, or because the Arrow staff are trying to throw us off. Anyway, Danielle Panabaker, who plays Caitlin Snow, also released a picture on her Snapchat, I think it was, with her, Carlos Valdez, who plays Cisco, and I think it was Keenan Lonsdale, who plays Wally, and they were all in black clothes. You couldn't see all of it, but you could definitely see on Wally, he was definitely wearing a black jacket and possibly a black shirt. So now it should be pretty obvious what we're going to go through in this video. Who dies? Now, Henry Allen will be in episode 21 of season 2, which is the episode being directed by Kevin Smith. Now, Zoom is also in this episode, which you would kind of expect if it's a late episode in the season. Now, seeing there are 23 episodes in a season, and this season as well, whoever dies won't die in the finale. They will probably die before that, in an earlier episode, possibly one episode before or 2 episodes before. And then the funeral will be in the later episode of episode 23, aka the finale. So who could die? Who is on the chopping block? Who will Zoom kill? Let's start with my number 1 pick. As I mentioned before, Henry Allen. Henry is definitely the most expendable person on the show in my opinion, and would definitely push and spur Barry on to face not only Zoom, but also whatever he will face in season 3. Now, Henry is dead in the comics. He actually dies in prison, which actually affects Barry more because he was never able to prove the innocence of his father and get him out. Now, it's important to remember that Zoom is a serial killer. He doesn't care who he kills and who dies. So if he found out that Barry had a father, he would definitely become a number 1 target for Zoom, just to inflict pain on Barry. That's basically all he wants to do. Next is Joe. Now, Joe would have a massive impact on not only Barry, but also Iris, Wally, and the rest of Team Flash. He is essentially a father figure to almost everyone on the show and is extremely likable. Joe's death would definitely push Barry and Iris together as a couple, as well as pushing Wally onto bigger and greater things, possibly as a speedster. Next is Earth 2 Harry. Now, Zoom and Harry have had their own little arc sort of going on throughout the season, and it wouldn't be too surprising if it ultimately led to Harry being murdered by Zoom. The only issue here is that the funeral definitely seems to be taking place on Earth 1, so would he be buried on Earth 1 or 2? It would be up to Jesse, I guess, though. And finally is Jay. Now, the Jay we knew was phased through by Zoom, but he technically wasn't confirmed dead. He could still be alive and play a part in trying to take down Zoom, but ultimately be killed, or he could already be dead and they just bring him back to Earth 1 to bury him. But those are my thoughts and opinions, guys. Those are my predictions. Leave who you think will die, because it's definitely someone's going to die. There's a funeral scene, so someone is dying. So leave who you think it is in the comment section below. I would also like a reason why. Why do you think Henry's going to die? Why do you think Earth 2 Harry's going to die? Why do you think Joe's going to die? Leave them in the comment section below. I'd like to see what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you later, guys, and goodbye.